Alright, friendos, it's time to try out some Deathwave. What the heck is Deathwave? Well, let me show you. So the idea of Deathwave is if you have Wave, it says next turn, cards in both players' hand cost 4. And then you also have Death, costs 1 less for each card destroyed this game. If, say, you have destroyed 3 cards this game, Wave sets Death's cost to 4. 4 minus 3 means Death now costs 1. So this is the sort of core essence of this Deathwave combo, is if you can blow up a lot of small, cheap creatures, or small, cheap things, then you can run Wave, and then you can Death and blow that stuff up. With just like a sudden 0 cost 12 damage. Which means 0 cost 12 power. So I'm trying to figure out how to build this properly. There's some obvious ideas like Killmonger to kill my own stuff. Carnage to kill my own stuff. Deadpool that I can kill multiple times. Hey! I'm not exactly feeling Deadpool in this list, to be honest. When this is destroyed, return it to your hand with double the power. Because I basically have Carnage, Deathlock, and Killmonger as the only ways to really pump this up. So this will often just be like 4 power. I might actually make Squirrel Girl in here. Just have easier things to chomp on. I'm missing a lot of the key cards that I would want. You know, cards like Hood, honestly. So why not? Why not? Let's get some squirrels in here. We love detonating things with squirrels. And I'm also running a destroyer here. So I'm trying out the armor Professor X thing. Rip Venom. Yeah, don't own Venom. Don't own Venom. A lot of pain. A lot of pain here. Oh, that's terrible news. So I'm going to go ahead and stack some stuff up here. Some of the benefit of these protection things like armor means I can just play a Deathlock as a 3 mana 5, which is very good. Damn, that's pretty sick. So I think I do this to destroy a few nerds. So let's see. Any time frame getting Twitch integration? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Ooh, that's an interesting comment. Elf King says Yondu may be a good addition into with Deathwave because counts as a destroy. Never thought of that. So I'm probably bailing on mid. If I can win Murder World, that'd be so good. Well, so I'm starting to think that my Death might not actually have enough. Yeah, you know, Yondu actually sounds pretty damn good, honestly. We might legitimately win this if my opponent plays Odin in mid. Doctor Doom is something I want so bad in my disruption lists, like so much. This is one of the reasons why I just like Destroyer, is Destroyer's 15 power in 1 turn. I mean, I think it's one of my favorite cards. I think it's so good. Professor X, I believe, is absolutely my favorite card. I want this mechanic in other games. I want this to be something like in a game of Dota you could just, like, literally just lock down this ramp. No one can pass through here. Fucking leader, man. So my opponent won barely. Alright, so I'm gonna... Bucky Barnes. Hey, Valentine, thanks for the raid. Happy Tuesday. We're doing some fiddlings with our Destroy Wave combo, and I think that the Yondu suggestion, I think, is actually pretty terrific. Like, this would be the obvious cut if I were to do this Destroy Wave thing. We could arguably also cut Squirrel Girl and just leave the Destroyer in. Maybe that's actually what I want to do. Again, I do think Destroyer is quite potent. I mean, obviously, if my opponent is doing leader... Oh my god, another raid, back-to-back Valentine, and then Jeff Hoagland coming on in. Jeff, help me. I need so much help. I'm trying to figure this out. Trying to figure out our little listo. The gisto of the listo. Dude, Jeff, hope you had yourself a great stream, as always. Which one wound up coming down? Bucky Barnes? Alright, very uneventful. We should play here. We're gonna get rocked, literally. But dude, to all of Hoaglandia, welcome. To anyone who's unfamiliar with Jeff Hoagland, pretty much the #1 content creator on YouTube and Twitch for Marvel Snap. Oh, is the goose loose, huh? Whoever's winning this gets a wee little bonus elsewhere. This is terrible news for us, huh? So we're still winning this location. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna do like this. Nova, okay. Maximus. Dude, Maximus is so good. Jeezy Louise. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm actually going to try to... Oh, I can't lock this fucker down. Huh! I legitimately think I just have to end this turn, huh? Oh shit, Sarah. I mean... Do we think that destroy to destroy everything is the right play? I think it's time to get the hell out of here. Yeah, right now we're trying to tweak a destroyer wave combo deck that we just built moments ago. Oops. When a card moves here, destroy it. Sure. Go, go, go. Kazaa. Okay. Seems as reasonable a play as any. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Deathlock here first, and then we're going to Killmonger. Excellent! So I'm going to reveal first. Time for some cheap death. Coming right up. That's so many. Arg! Fuck. Oh, that's actually legitimately hilarious. So I'm going to play over here and then just see what they do. Because I think that we can actually win left at this point. Yep. Marvel. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. What is that? Is that going to be like another Odin or something? Yeah. Ultron. Sick. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie. I do love anything that lets me play Professor X on turn 4. Is just like my favorite thing in the world. It's my favorite thing in the world. Alright, Bucky Barnes. Alright. Alright, I mean that was fantastic. Only one card can be here for each player. Wave. Alright, so let's armor over here. Wave into Prof X is amazing. 399 CY VTuber. Happy Tuesday. All right, now. I actually think I think it's time. Right? I think it's time, baby. I think it's time. Alright, I'm not going to try to win that lane. Maybe it would have been better here. Alright, this is what I got. Alright, we got a vision. Sure. So we're gonna assume that they have 7 there. Let's see what we get. Fuck. Damn it. I think if I had just not played the Destroyer there, we would have been okay. I think I needed to be more thoughtful about that play. About just suddenly slamming down Destroyer. Alright, give me the gold. Refresh my missions. Yeah, alright. I mean, that's pretty funny. Alright. Okay. Cards here. Fight. Oh my goodness. Well, Mysterio can just die there. That's fine. Alright, well, you know. Game seems to be working together with me here. I mean, it's pretty obvious where I'm going to be located here. Yeah, dude. Wave into turn 4 Professor X feels very good. Alright. Alright, Dr. Doom gets out. Oh my. Alright. Alright. Very good. Very excellent. I'm going to Warrior Falls right here. Warrior Falls, corner pocket. Which is the real Mysterio. I know, right? God, all I ever want to do is lock down locations. Can you think of how many games would benefit from, like, a lock the location down kind of play? It appears we have been owned. Alright. Well, everyone has some distance to go to become a better gamer in this match. It might be nighttime to concede. Alright, so we've definitely lost this middle one. A peculiar habit says Magneto being Professor X is good flavor, I guess. That is true. I mean, thematically, we have no notes. Final turn, and I'm dead everywhere I look. I'm gonna get out of here. So one of the things that I'm feeling is that I need another way to turn off Destroyer. Otherwise, Destroyer is, like, literally super... I call this Destroy Wave? Goodness. I'm partly thinking that just Destroyer just doesn't belong in this thing, you know? I actually think Maximus is terrific here. Where are you at, Maximus? Come here. Why am I so bad at this? They're not in alphabetical order. Oh, thank God they're not in alphabetical order. I thought I was going crazy. So one of the reasons why I think I don't want to go down the keep Destroyer and try to work in Cosmo. Cosmo would be on the right direction because we'd have armor to protect against the Destroy effect. We've had Professor X to protect, and then we have Cosmo to turn off the Destroy effect. We'd have 3 cards to do that. And that feels like the right number. If you want something guaranteed in this game, run 3 copies. But I think we want to go in the direction of trying to extract more value from our cheaper cards. Because we actually do have a pretty good amount of oomph. And here's the thing that I just now realized, that it is alphabetical secondarily, and it's power primarily. So here's the alphabetical ordering of all my 0 cost. Now here's the alphabetical ordering, not my 1 cost, my 1 power. Here's the alphabetical ordering of my 1 power. Here's the alphabetical ordering of my 2 power. So since I know that this is a 3-7, it'll be the last one. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the hardest thing I've ever done. So the reason I like Maximus is the kind of card that we can slam down on turn 6. And make for a very surprising gameplay. We probably don't need the armor then. Yeah, I think that we can cut, like, the armor, maybe even the Professor X logic from this entire thing. Armor can definitely go. Armor frees up some space. A wave hit the ship. So I mean, I think we're actually going to Professor on Superflow, which seems crazy. But the reason I think this makes sense. Okay. All right. All right. Good thing I just cut my expensive shit. Fuck. Actually, I don't think I should have killmongered. I think I should have waited. Alright, well this helps a little bit. Helps a little bit. Where's my Deathlock? Alright. Like a Mojo, too. Mojo's like the 2-2 that if your opponent has a bunch of nerds there. Rescue, yay, Iceman, no. Oh, my one guy. Come on, give me a break. Alright, I mean, this is looking very L-like. So we can add 10 power there? My opponent's going to be adding more than that? Alright. See, we can now trivially, easily blame the armor. No, I think we're iterating. We're actually iterating. Oh, I have to make the card back, of course. Oop, black. Connoting death. So we can pull out this guy here. God, if I had Hood, that would have just been... I mean, that'd be just unbelievable. It's a good 3 or 4... Season pass. Click this. Get this. Do that. Come back here. What's a good 2 or 4 seems sensible. I'm just gonna look up the destroy keyword. Bishop is a good play here. I'm not entirely sure why Bishop. Actually, this seems sensible. Have a little bit of counterplay. Bishop is the 3 cost that has 1 power. Ironheart can work with Destroy. That's a good point. Mystery gives Bishop +3 power alone. Ah, nice. Hood is so good. She-Hulk is really good. Okay. So if I pass... So I want to do like this. And like this. Nice. Now I can try to win mid. Which one is the real Mysterio? So I just... wave here. Wave here, because now we didn't spend 2 energy, so She-Hulk's cost is set to 4 from wave, reduced from 4 to 2, allowing me to play She-Hulk and whatever else I draw. What are we doing? I mean, that's just an unbelievable draw. That's really, 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 really good, right? I think this is unbelievable. I think we're the best player that's ever lived. Yeah, Rambunctious, I think that the collection progress kind of feels like, what could this possibly be that would be beneficial for them? Wow. Nice. Yeah, I think that, like, due to the fact that this game is early in its lifespan, I don't think they're going to be doing set rotation. And what I mean by set rotation is that other card games kind of have this idea of, if you build a deck and you want to queue up in battle, you can only use cards released in, say, the last 2 years. And so what this means is that whenever the next year's cards come out, the last year's cards get lopped off. Sure, I'll do this. And so it creates this idea where the older cards are rotated out, as it were, which creates this feeling of freshness and newness and always makes it feel like I have stuff that I can work towards, which feels really nice. And part of the reason why card games started to go for rotation. Oh, that stinks. Get here, Iron Fist. Well, we now know the villain's going to be doing this here. Perfect. And so, you know, one of the things that one of the things that's been really I know has been sort of a big point of inquiry for people is like, well, actually, would we wind up winning that? No, but this would. Buy Maximus here and Killmonger here. So let us do this. Oh, goodness. Anytime a new card game comes out, there's a question of how will this game deal with adding new cards? Because you can imagine, let's say that there's 150 cards on day 1 of Marvel Snap releasing. If they released, say, 150 cards a year, in 5 years, they have like well over 1,000 cards. That's a lot for new players to track. And what Marvel Snap is doing is something really interesting, where they are saying, okay, well, you have these pools. Or as they call them, series. By the way, this is what I was talking about earlier, about Maximus is an amazing turn 6 play. I mean, that's like 12 power. Just slam down on 2 cards. It's good stuff. Yeah, so this game creates this idea of pools, where if you are pool 1, which would be the first 50 cards, you are paired against people that have pool 1 collections. And as time goes on and everyone starts to get more cards, you then all advance to pool 2, where the pool 2 people are paired against, more or less, only other pool 2 players. So the complexity is sort of capped at each stage, which I actually think is a really clever way to go for the long term, because a player who then is exposed to, say, in a few years when there's 1,000 cards, or some such huge amount, what it in effect means is that it's like impossible for anyone to like have not seen all those cards. And so I think that a sort of consequence of doing it in this way... Ooh, I got Dr. Doom, nice.
Wind, aid my hand.
I have a way to get some value over here. I'm going to do like this. Because if my opponent has suggested I'm going to play here. If they try to play too aggressively here... Okay, so we can still win this if we can kill Nova in some fashion. Which may not be possible. Going all out, baby. I think the consequence of this is that this game kind of is like, well... Killmonger one time? No. I feel like early on, a consequence is that the growth rate is so unbelievably slow. Like, it's so slow, man. That it's kind of painful. Like, I mean, honestly, one of the reasons why I sometimes feel demotivated to play Marvel Snap is that it feels like I just have... nice. It feels like I just have, like, so much grinding to do. So much. Madden says, would we not be concerned that Pool 1, player base... and again, I'm gonna rephrase that without the negation. What do you think about the concern that pool and player base might shrink over time and new players might have trouble getting matches? I think the answer is, let's kind of frame it in an inverted fashion, which would be like, let's imagine every month 1,000 people hop in and play. If those 1,000 people are playing against each other, and basically by month 2, those 1,000 are moved on to the next pool, the question is, what is the rate at which people join on a per-month basis? Do I actually just want to play Maximus? I might just actually want to play Maximus. Because they draw those cards, and then they shuffle their hand into their deck, and they draw 3 anyways. What is happening here? This does not actually feel like it has helped me more than it has hurt me. I think I just don't have enough. enough deathing going on. I want to bail mid. This might be fine to do. Yeah, I think that they're, like, Domino Ubisoft, I kind of like the pace of collection. I get roughly one new card every day or two. Keeps it interesting. It makes me want to try the new cards I get. Yeah. I think that, I mean, I gotta be honest. I think Marvel Snap is the most fascinating game that I have played in a long time. I think it's pretty unbelievable how effective it is in a number of ways. Oh, that's quite painful. Okay.
Victory.
King Sasquatch Dave's definitely the best mobile game I've played. Not that that's saying much. Most mobile games just seem terrible. I will say that I believe that mobile games are... There's a lot of good mobile games. But the sheer quantity of trash is... Sheer quantity of trash is fucking incredible. I mean, dude, it's amazing how many bad games there are. I mean, it's fucking amazing. Ah, yes, Daredevil, you want to lock me down? I'll lock down this one. Nice. Very, very superb. All right. I think we got it. I think we got it. A wave hit? A wave hit the ship. Alright. So we have 3 and 3 and 12. They'll have 3 and 7 and 12, huh? I think this wins it. I think this wins it. Yeah, I think there's like literally so many bad mobile games. Like, it would not surprise me if... Fuck yeah, you shit, leader! Oh my god, fucking suck it, leader. Awesome. Ah, I feel really good. Yeah, no, I mean, like, literally, it's one of those, like, ratios thing, where let's say that there are 50 major PC titles that are released a year, and, like, 10 of them are great or better. It feels like there are several 100,000 mobile games that are launched every year. And generally, 4 of them are good. Get out of here, Cosmo. All right. Let's go, Bucky. Right. That was, I mean, it's a good draw as any. I mean, literally, Starlight Citadel doesn't do anything. Or even if there were like 1,000 mobile games released and 20 were good, which is twice as many good games as there were PC games. Like, it is just so hard to find them. Bang, bang, bang. Lizard. Yeah, I think I actually do need to play Maximus out like this. I think I want to try to wait to Shang-Chi. The end here, I think. Yeah, I think this is alright. I have to do this on this turn. I don't really have a choice in the matter. Yeah. Yeah, there's also this other thing with mobile games that doesn't exist in the slightest in Marvel Snap that I appreciate, which is like, dude, when I play a game, I don't want to see advertisements. I don't know how else to put this. Like, I don't want to see them. I do not want to see them. Like, ever. Like, I never want to see a mobile ad. And I don't even understand them. I really just don't. Like, it feels, because here's the thing, is that, like, there is... Gotcha. So now my opponent has to commit to this side, should they want to do stuff. Oh, you showed up late, you bastard. But now I get to death over here. Now, we could be getting She-Hulk, but, you know, it's fine. Like, I mean, for instance, there are things like, I want to watch this YouTube video. An ad plays, and then I watch the video. Like, that actually makes sense to me. I'm going to go see a movie. Here are trailers for other movies before the movie. Great. Like, this all makes sense to me thus far. I think this is the weird card out. I think I need to cut this one, even though it's like my favorite card. But I mean, like, there are some things for which ads just do not make sense to me. And actually, you know what? The more that I'm thinking about it, I think it's like just in mobile games, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm gonna say something, and I hope no one in the gaming industry is listening to me right now. Okay? If I were to queue up for a game of Dota, and it says, match found, watch a minute of ads, now you can play the game. Like, even that would make sense to me. But, like, it's... The way that it feels like in games is it feels like you're right in the middle of it. You're thinking hard, you're focusing, you're engaging, you're having fun. Stop! Like, right in the middle of this, like, lean forward moment. It's the contrast of being active versus being passive. Eisenkreutzer says, without Professor X, does Wave still make sense? Yeah, okay, so the statement is Wave, next turn cards cost 4. A combo with Wave is you Wave on 3, you Professor X on 4. Professor Xing on 4 is much stronger because it's much more likely that the 3 power will allow Professor X to win the lane. And so, hey, Wave also allows us to cast Death cheaply. If we remove Professor X, doesn't Wave only have 1 combo? Well, I think that Wave on 4 is nasty. Even if we don't have Death in hand, just Wave on 4 is some nasty shit. I'm doing it. King Sasquatch Dave says, my girlfriend gets so mad because her kid just downloads a game, plays one game, gets the ad, downloads the next one, and just keeps doing this. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like there's a lot of shit in, like, mobile that I'm looking at, and I'm like, what are we doing? Where it's just like, great news, we discovered a sophisticated way to perform psychological manipulation on all of our players. Thusly allowing us to make an extremely marginal gain. Mr. Negative is actually pretty bad for us. I mean, this is basically what I got. Dude. Yeah, no, like, I just, in a lot of ways, I just, like, don't even get what we're doing with mobile games. Like, because here's the thing, is that though it is true that there will be mobile games that will make a lot of revenue, though that's true, there will be mobile games that make a lot of revenue. Mobile games often have tiny little profit margins. Like, we spent $1 billion marketing our game. Because, I mean, like, if you think about something like a Modern Warfare, or like a Call of Duty style game, Enchantress. Hold on, the anticipation is too much for me. That's Patriot? That really sucks. Silver Surfer also owns us. Alright, cool. Too cheap. Let me finish this thought. Okay, so, like, if you think about something like a Call of Duty, I'm gonna just make up some numbers, but these are ones that have, like, been discussed about and published and shared enough that I'm comfortable mentioning it. Which is, like, if you have $250 million on a Call of Duty, and then they spend another $250 million marketing that Call of Duty, and then it makes $1 to $2 billion. That seems like a reasonable profit margin, you know what I mean? Who do I want to even upgrade? Who's one of my all-star, always gets run cards, huh? Keep upgrading this guy. Do we want to get Storma? Fine. Like, that's the sort of profit margin that seems fine. This is the card that I actually feel like we can plausibly remove. And I'm open to suggestions while I finish making my point. But I mean, it's things like that that when it comes to a lot of mobile games, they will say, oh yeah, we had like $2 billion in revenue, but they spent like $1.7 billion in marketing. So it's like a different $2 billion than your Call of Duty $2 billion. Now, and again, this is not to say that a lot of these super all-star success stories in mobile aren't. Clash Clans, Clash Royale, everything Supercell does, brilliant. Genius level, incredible. Fantastic. But there's a lot of these ones that when you, like, read about it, that, like, all they're doing is, like, publishers, we made a lot of revenue. And the thing that's funny, too, is there's a completely different business model that exists in mobile. Well, I shouldn't say completely different, but a much more aired upon type of mobile business model, which is we spend $2 billion a year on marketing. We make $1.9 billion a year. Does anyone want to buy us for a few billion? Anyone want to buy us? I mean, we're not profitable, But you can imagine if you optimize it just a little bit, you could actually make a profit margin. You want to buy us, please? I literally, I like knew a guy, and he was like, he wasn't grimy at all. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna try this out for a few years. He would just try to make mobile games that made enough revenue that he would then try to sell the whole game for over $100 million, even though it didn't quite make any money, and there was no surefire way this was ever gonna be good. Right, but he was like, hey, you know, I mean, there's a lot of people buying fucking mobile companies. It doesn't cost me that much time. I don't know, it's kind of interesting to do. All right. You know, do I even want to try out Deadpool in this? Maybe we just try Ironheart in here? I mean, this has been a suggestion that's... It's been here since the dawn of time. Let's see why we would resist it. Oh my god, I fucking love Vibranium. Oh my god. After turn 5, give all the cards here some power, baby. Yeah, actually, I do want to do this. Oh! It's a Vibranium party. Yeah, so I mean, and I think that there's I genuinely have seen and like attended lectures where people do this shit where they'll just talk about like, oh my god, like we're just, we're just gonna make so much money just by trying to increase the throughput. There we go. That's all we care about is increasing the throughput. Is there enough space for this shit? This is so stupid. This Bifrost has roasted me. Mamma mia. But yeah, no, I'm starting to re-remember my point again. Yeah, which is like, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, yeah, no, my strict interest here is to try to figure out a way to quantifiably make some money. And I'm happy to sell this game in order to make that occur, and then there you go. Alright. Didn't hit a lot of my depth effects, so there you go. God, I already miss Professor X so much. Oh yeah, because like, I mean, this is something that's been happening in games for the last like 10 years or so. This whole idea of like, well, there's a lot of different ways to make money. If I made a game, here's how I would want to make a game in order to make money. Here's how I would want to do that. Ugh. Carnage one time? One time. I'll wait a little bit on Nova, because I have the Killmonger there, so maybe Nova on 5, then Killmonger Maximus following turn. There's a lot of different ways to make money in games, and you know how I would want to make games? What is this nerd fucking doing? The way that I would be comfortable making money is I make a good game. Doesn't that help me? No, I'm gonna do this. The way that I would be comfortable making money is I make a good game that people want to pay money for. That's so fucking good. Alright, well, I'll do this. I'll do this. Oh, because they both have the exact same quality. Okay. So I reveal first. So I just do like this. Okay. Dude, I can't wait to get debris. Oh my god. But yeah, like one way to make money if you're working in games is to make a good game that people will buy, right? So, you know, the simple way, or the simple model is like, we spend 10 million making a game, and we made $30 million. Or, you know, if you're an indie game, we spent like 800,000 making this game, and we made 1 million. Great, we can now make the next game. I think these are all terrific, right? It's good stuff. Now, here's another way to make money. We are going to make something that has a lot of users. The fabled user. I really want to wave right now, even though it's probably a terrible idea. We have enough users that we can then sell the company. Right, so this is like what YouTube did. YouTube wasn't making money, and then they sold. And games, there's games that are taking the same model. Well, we have a lot of people that show up every day to play, and maybe we're not actually making money on it, but the fact that we are getting, you know, a crap load of people to show up all the time, that's pretty good, right? And it's true, that's actually pretty reasonable. It's a pretty reasonable approach. I really hope I get Carnage, because I'd love a free death. Completely reasonable approach. You know what's another reasonable approach? If I do whatever in order to receive a salary, that's another way I can make money. Now, it's that third one that's also a really interesting one, which is the idea of something like... Oh, what would be a good example? Hey, guys, we're going to make a game that is really similar to that other game out there. This is turn 4. We're going to make a game that's really similar to that other game, and we think we can do it better. We think so. Oh, you also get a death? Oh, that stinks. And so you know, just work for 2 years. How do I actually do this? I think I'm actually just going to try to run this like that, huh? I'll do some coin flips. Yeah, hey, we're like, look, I don't even want that much ownership of my company, investors. Just fund me, and I'll make for you a solid competitor to that thing. And in your head, you're like, you know what, this might fail. It's fine. I'm getting a paycheck for a few years. And then in 3-4 years, you can say, hey, you should now trust me again with the second game. Because even though this one failed, I mean, my God, I know exactly what I'm doing. This situation appears to be fucking terrible. Has the look and the feel of something that's terrible. So we'll have 5. We'll have 5. 5 plus... This guy is 6, right? 5 and 6 is 11. 11 and 3... It's 14 versus death, which is going to be too big. Oh, shit, yeah. Did I win? I may have just won this shit. Dude, beating leader is the greatest feeling in the universe. I mean, that's an unbelievable feeling. Like, what a rush. Alright, I super do not like the feel of this card in here, of Ironheart. I know it's fine to kill after the fact. I'm actually going to try out Deadpool, because at least Deadpool I can just constantly reposition, and I've been curious about it. Salad Ones, good evening, Sean. Hope you're having a wonderful stream so far. Just wanted to take this moment to say I love whenever these nerdy game developing talks rise. They're truly enjoyable. Well, I'm happy to hear, Salad One. I think games are just the coolest. I think they're just the fucking coolest. Bishop. What? Sorry, Funny Money. Why is Bishop good again? Is it just the Mysterio synergy? Avengers! Assemble.
Opponent snapped.
I think we're actually okay. Alright, so we're annihilating Namor right now, so that's good. Maybe that was a mistake to put wave there. Oh, we're fucking dead. Honor reveal effects don't happen here. Yep. Whoopsie daisies. Sorry. we maybe could have done it. We maybe could have done it. Claw's a good one. Are you doing all the daily quests when not streaming? No, I'm pretty much only playing on Air Lane 4. Put Bucky Barnes there. It's just a power move, you know. Show him how not afraid I am. God, nothing would please me as much as just jamming Professor X right down there. Oh, and we get a fucking Shang-Chi, even though it's gonna go away immediately. Oh! Anyways, it's mostly just playing with the essence, but bang on the table for it. But it's high value early play if that's what you're after. Looking for Mysterio Carnage on 4. Yeah. It's me, I'm a Hulk. I'm a Hulk buster. Shuffle. Welcome. Kinda fucking sucks. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, Deathlock and Carnage seems like a bit of an issue. Deathlock and Carnage does seem like a bit of an issue. We're obviously gonna detonate that left side, so that's fine. Oh, so I'm thinking the current deck's imbalanced. Too many destruction payoff cards, with the inclusion of Deadpool to destroying cards. Can you rephrase that a little bit? This is a bit of an issue that I think I needed to plan around a little bit better, is if I have Deathlock and Carnage here. That can really stink for us. I mean, I'll give Patriot a try, funny money. We'll give him a good old go. Doing a discard deck? I'm missing some of the key pieces, unfortunately. That guy is Iron Man. If I can get Shang-Chi, that'd be like just so good. It'd be so gassy. Hooray! There's a little bit. I set myself up in a weird one. Oh, says, do you think we have too many cards that are reliant on being destroyed, with only having 3 that can destroy? I think we're actually okay. Three's a lot. I'm really not that confident on Deadpool. We just considered adding it. But I'm going to try out this Bishop assertion. Why not? Where you at, Bishop? Gotcha. Yeah, Ghost Rider would be a good one to get. After each turn, everybody fights. Get out of here, America Chavez. Hell yeah. Nice. This is pretty funny. We haven't had Shang-Chi in the deck very long, so it's unclear. Probable luck. My god, what is happening? Yeah, Kingpin, Magneto. Like, basically, all the pull 3 cards are sick. I love all these pull 3 babies.
This land can never be fully known.
All right. Dude, I'm doing this shit. This is gonna be hilarious. Yeah. All right. All right. Everything's still 4. Come on. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some guys over like this. Ah, give me a break. Fuck. All right. I mean, sure. Alright, that's what I got. Wouldn't that have been funny if I just played leader? They just leached all their own shit. Oh, it'd be so fucking good. Yeah, I mean, I actually, coming back to what you were saying earlier, Salad One, I think conversations about game development, how the games industry works, I think this is all fascinating. I think it's all so interesting because, like, you know, the more that you learn about how stuff is made, like materially how shit gets made, it is so fucking hard to just do anything in a damn game. It is like so difficult. Jesus. Like, I mean, the ability, like, you know, first of all, you can sit down and go, hey, like, and by the way, let's rewind to like 2010 during this period of time. Because obviously, in this very moment today, there's a huge explosion of AI art that plugs in reasonably to Unreal, and Unreal itself is unbelievable, Unity itself is unbelievable, like that sort of shit creates a sensation that it is much lower friction to get started or to make changes in your game. Rewind to 2010, when that was not true. If you want to sit down and make a game, it would be like a year before anyone at your company could even make shit. Alright, I see Bishop. I can't do it. Can't play Bishop, huh? I gotta wait. This is why. This is this anti-synergy that I'm not a fan of. Alright, it's rock a clock, baby. Holy shit. Alright, here we go. Alright. Which one's the real Mysterio? Like, don't tell anyone who this is. I think we might even like Shang-Chi this whole fucking other side here. We're on turn 5 here, huh? I'm snapping back because I think these are going to get double buffed. I really think these are going to get double buffed. Yeah, Bishop fucking sucks, but this was good. Alright. Okay, fucking get out of here. What a nerd. Be gone. Alright, we got some fucking rocks. Nova, alright. Deadlock. Gonna blow everything up. Alright, hold on. Hold on. There's more coming. There's more to come. Hold on. Yeah, this guy felt completely useless. 11 power by himself, like it sucks. He might actually be pretty good. He might actually be pretty good. I mean, you know. Shang-Chi feels nice here. But yeah, like it's so hard to make a game. Like if you're in 2010 or even like 2015, you decide, hey, it's time to go sit down, work on a game. Hell yeah. There is a reasonable probability that you just literally might not even be able to make stuff in your game for like a year. Because the tools need to get... Oh! And let's assume that you're a year in, and, like, you sit down for a few months. Well, actually, let me put it like this. If you're a year in, or you were able to get started prototyping and fiddling in your code base around... By the way, I really hate not being able to play Bishop at this point in time. Oh, my wish has been answered. Hooray. Let's say you do start sitting down, getting some work done.
Wind, aid my hand.
yeah, let's say you are, you know, able to start prototyping. Maybe 3 months into prototyping, you realize, hey, our shit fucking sucks. We, like, really gotta rework this game. Well, you don't really have that much time, and what if the art team has already gotten their stuff started? Alright, so we are winning there. Nice. Very nice, very good. We have 3 cards left in the deck, so the probability of us drawing a death is... well, it's very high. So we will put Yondu here, and probably Deathlock here. Very well. Hey, Magic! Get out of there. And, you know, King Sasquatch Dave says I'm a big fan of scrapping V1 and rewriting code in V2. Oh my god, yeah, like straight up. I think a lot of people are big fans of this. My opponent has forkin' snapped me. Oh my god. Alright, 50-50, flippy-flippy. Like, a lot of people think that that's a great policy. However, again, what if you're, like, unbelievably low on time now? You have, like, 4 months before something needs to be, like, done-ish. Excellent. So... do we think my opponent has leader? Do we think my opponent has leader, huh? Well, I think we'd be fine with that, right? Because we should do this and we do this. Which guarantees we win both of these. Like, if they play leader and we get... yeah, no, I think this is fine. Like, it's fine if my opponent also gets another 15 power on their side, because we're... alright. I'm the best. And so, you know, I also think that, like, another thing that's interesting to think about with game development is that, like, okay, let's say you are a team that has a really great design process. You can come up with really good designs. And you're killing the game in terms of honing in on a great idea. You're like Second Dinner that managed to do... because a lot of the team that made Second Dinner also worked on Hearthstone. So it's like, hey, they made Hearthstone, they have a great process, then they also made, you know, this game. There's teams like that that are great at consistently producing high-quality games. I'm going to run them a little bit more. Jesus, I don't know. Add a random card here? What is going on here today, huh? I don't know this. Yeah, like, so let's imagine you have a team that is really, really good at design stuff. Then you have a team that's really, really good at shipping games. Like, if you say start with 100 game companies, and half of them are good at design, and then half of them are good at shipping games. It doesn't matter how good your design process is. No way. No way, I actually got the card that I've been looking for. Oops, no, not like this. It's pretty good. If you have these 50 that are good at shipping and 50 that are good at actually doing design, well, the ones that are good at design, by definition, in this example that I've created, they might be pretty bad at shipping games. So maybe only like 5 of those 50 companies even get to ship something. Whereas the 50 that are good at shipping, maybe bad at design, maybe 30 of those 50 teams wind up shipping something. And so it's very easy over the long term for this to create a heavy bias towards, let's do this. Yeah, my opponent can't even do anything here. It's easy for this to create like a really heavy bias towards companies that ship stuff. I actually think this might be the right play. But I think I should actually play Death here. Yeah, I actually... Okay, this seems like the play. It's very difficult for them to play anything in the X Mansion. Oh, we have making a mistakey. I should have been playing around hella. Oh my goodness. We lost all the locations. Ugh. Alright. This bishop card does feel a little weird for me. Feels a little strange. But I like what bishop has been doing in this deck, which is just providing some extra power. I think something at 1 or at 2 or 4 feels good, right? Okoye? Great. I think that's a terrific suggestion. I think that's a terrific suggestion. Why? Well, because we want to have cards that we can just slam down. Scorpion, I think, is another very reasonable consideration. Terrific, actually. Yeah, I liked how Bishop just felt like it was something that you could play that just gets bigger. Just keeps getting bigger. Ugh. So now my opponent will be destroying their own Ant-Man. Now the game will be destroying our own thought process. I think this is actually fine to just start really clearing off this board. Because it's going to be... I doubt they're going to be playing that much more there because they would already be losing. And then we fight here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, canonical Killmonger at Warrior Falls. Oh yeah, feels good. Well, we nailed Mystique. That feels pretty incredible. So, I think I'm gonna do the 12 power on the right. Feels good. What is going on here, man? Alright, I will play Bucky Barnes here. I reveal? So I think that this is probably the best. Oh my god, Allure gifting 5 Allure. Senior producer at Second Dinner joining us and gifting 5 subs. That is such a weird play. Because then all of those would have died were it not for my Bucky Barnes play. I am, like, utterly baffled by that play. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. I mean, we're gonna lose, but if I'd played nothing here. Oh, he gave us a victory. I forgot to add the Mysterio damage here. But what's so weird is that if my opponent did this and I didn't play Bucky Barnes, all of these would have died. What am I running right now? I'm running Okoye. Yeah, Okoye, like, another reason why Okoye makes sense is that in addition to being able to just slam her down early, we are often playing multiple cards a turn. Not all the time. But some good percentage of the time. Also, I'm gonna need to go use a restroom in a second, man. I've been holding that shit. Let's see if I can just... Alright, that seems pretty good. Go ahead and play this one over here. Alright. Do-do-do-do. Colossus. Alright. I think I shouldn't be very... actually, I should play Maximus there, I think. I think doing Carnage against Nova is okay. All right. Where do I want to actually try to win? I think over here, because then if I wave Oscorp Tower... Alright, literally can't do that. Okay, cool. So we're not actually getting the biggest cost reduction. I do not feel confident in this at all. I think this is about the best I can do. Try to win like this. Alright, my opponent does the classic. Play in only one location where you can lose. Yeah, I'm really... It's like that last card. The card that's currently in Okoye's spot. It's that last card. Take that. Probably Lux says I regret purchasing Midnight Suns at full price. Ninja Gas says I really need Midnight Suns. I actually really liked Midnight Suns a lot, and I recently read that if you remove the 2K launcher, it fixes everything in the performance. Which is one of these, like, very brutally painful things to see, where you're like, oh, come on. Yeah, I mean, this thread is kind of incredible. This is a terrible feeling situation. This is actually what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to wave now and just death. Not as like a spiky play, but as in like a play to get this out of the way. Because like if I Maximus on turn 5, then my opponent will draw 2 more, and then we'll swap hands with Mindscape. Now there's no way that Galactus can get us either. Technically, they could Galactus right now. Sure, it's fine. Well, alright. So, a couple things could happen here. I think this is the absolute correct play to just Shang-Chi Magneto, just get that shit out of the way. Bucky Barnes, Carnage. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting one. There he goes. Alright, so who gets pulled down? Ooh, Maximus. Hell yeah. Fuck. Fucking Hobgoblin. I shall run away. Alright, I'm getting the hell out of here. Problem is that I don't like running around the hub collecting gizmos. The combat is great. Yeah, no, I mean, I've heard that from a number of people that played it, where they're just like... I think that this is like a... I really don't know what to do about this. You know what? Let's try a 4-dropper. Maybe Enchantress? Yeah, I really love Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin and Green Goblin are just... Oh, they're so fucking good. Oh, they're so good. Yeah. We could also... Ooh, you know what? I'm trying Spider-Man for no other reason than that I like Spider-Man. Let me actually just pull this up, and then I'm going to unplug this, and I'm going to use a restroom real fast. Moon Girl, your death? That is another very reasonable option. One that we might just do. So, there you go. There you go. Yeah. I need to use a restroom. I'll be right back. Changed my mind. I know. We're gonna, in the name of the moon, I choose you. We're actually gonna try out Moon Girl. We're gonna try out Moon Girl. This seems like some good shit, man. Doubling up on my death. Double death. Oh, Lilu Dallas multi-death. All right, here we go. Dude, the Fifth Element is a great movie. I need to like start doing my 10 out of 10 listings for movies in addition to games. Monsters. All right. Add a Shang-Chi target here for each player. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Great. Good. 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 All right. Face the might of Asgard. Oh. My opponent fucking what? All right. Yeah, I'm snippety snapping, a sippity sapping. I think this is right. All right. All right, I mean, we're doing it. We are doing it. You fucker. All right. All right, final turn, huh? Final turn. Well, I kind of think doing this here and then doing this here is like a fair play. I think. Hey, everyone know we're doing a little bit of Dwarf Fortressing tomorrow. Pretty excited about that. Alright. Dude, Dwarf Fortress is going to be some good stuff. Be some good stuff. I think Brian Kibler can also do our What the Deck on Monday at 1 p.m., so I'm pretty pleased about that. We were going to do What the Deck yesterday, but my car got smashed, so I was just dealing with that shit. Yeah, I think this is the game. On turn 5, all cards need to be played there. So let's just get wave. Who in a random location? Oh, fantastic. What happened to my car? The gate in my this changes things. The gate of my parking garage got stuck open and didn't shut. So, I mean, this is actually like quite sad. Oh. Speaking of quite sad, let me tell you. Avengers Compound is looking fucking terrible right now. Wow. Well. On reveal effects don't do anything here, huh? I guess this. So someone came in and smashed the window of my car and took all my food that was in there. Alright, let's go, Moon Girl, hell yeah. And then they took blankets as well. And then they didn't take like the garage door opener, which is something you would want to do if you're like a proper thief. They didn't take a lot of some of the electronics cords that were in there. They just literally broke in, took food, and left. What happened, Cheesy X, is we bought a shitload of stuff and ingredients for Thanksgiving, rented a cabin, did Thanksgiving with the family at the cabin, came back, and just left a lot of the dry goods in the car. You know, just like cans and shit. So let us see here. This is a difficult spot to try to win in. We're gonna get 4 here. If I do this, this is 11. I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? It's maybe the best that I got. It's maybe the best that I got. Yeah, because if we did the 4 and the 7, we still would have lost there anyways. Uh-huh. Yeah, so, I mean, it's one of these things where, like, if you are at an apartment complex where everything is, like, gated and secured, and then the gates are open because there's something busted with the actual mechanism, well, you know, there you go. Bailing on this locale. Oh, day 9, corner pocket. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. GTX says, cans will be tricky to open if you're homeless, I imagine. You know, like, homelessness is a really big issue in Los Angeles. I mean, I know it's an issue elsewhere, but I live here, so, you know. Draw a card, excellent. But, you know, one of the things... I almost want one more destroy effect, I feel. Oh, thank God hell has been deleted. Oh, thank God. One of the things that I think is, like, a pretty common misconception is, like, the idea that, you know, if you're unhoused, if you're a homeless person, you did something, like, unbelievably, heinously, ridiculously wrong. And you have, like, nothing. You literally just have, like, you know... Oh, I'm so glad to see that one gone. Like, your entire net worth is $20, you have no phone, no bank account, no nothing, right? Like... And I think that, like, more accurately... Yeah, sure, there are people for whom that descriptor is accurate. Ghost Rider into Hello would be brutal. A wave hit it. A wave hit the ship. Whew. But I think that, like, one of the things that I'm, like, happy about, even though it is, you know, kind of like a painful reality of the world, is that I think that people are starting to understand that you can be someone who just had, like, one bad month, and you therefore don't, you, like, say, have an income and you have a job, but you don't quite actually have enough to stabilize and get a new apartment. Because, I mean, if you go, like, by a lot of the underpasses in LA, there are people that have, like, tents set up, and they have cars, and they run small businesses, you know, like... There's literally a place I can, like, walk to where a guy, like, has a bike repair set up. And he's just, like, running a business where he's just setting up his bike, or setting up his shop, doing work on customers' bikes, and there you go. And he makes enough to be able to pay for his food, and, you know. cards that cost that much can't be played there. So I will do like this. And then we will double Killmonger. What? Why would he send that one back? I think I might not need a wave here if I can. Maybe I actually just should fire this right now, because this will clone just these first ones. Yeah, I think this seems fine. Alright, so we're cloning some stuff. I'll wave here. Just try to get the benefit of this. And then double death on the left. Snap now.
All systems go. Opponent snapped.
I don't know how you overcome 19 here. Alright, what can you do?
Victory.
Alright. But yeah, I mean, I also feel like really terrible for a lot of the way that, like, even my education growing up went, where it was this idea that, like, well, if someone is homeless, it's because they can't save money and they're bad with their money and they make bad decisions. And really, at the end of the day, we just all need to agree that it's their fault. They are at fault for this stuff, you know, when really, like, shit. Oh, cards can't be played there. Ugh! Well, I think much more accurately, you know, it's like, fuck, man. I remember, at that turn we can swap hands, huh? All right. I think I'll play Killmonger here, and then maybe we can be a little bit more efficient on our turns. So that's good. I mean, that's going to be buffing my final turn. So let's do... Okay.
Victory.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I went to all boys Catholic high school that I did not like, plainly put. And there's like a real sort of elitism with like that perspective on it, where it was just like, all right, well, you know, you want to give money to the homeless, you know, and to the poor, but it's completely reasonable to ask yourself the question, will they spend it on something worthwhile? Will they save it? And if you don't think so, that's fine not to give, you know, that sort of thing. You know, like these sorts of like rationalizations. It's okay for me not to care. And I'm like really happy that it feels like in the last few years, people have started to better understand and better appreciate that, like, gosh, you know, the reason I was kind of hemming and hawing earlier, like, oh God, I mean, there have been times in my life where, like, just because... All right, I'm bailing on this one. Oh, hell yeah. Just because... Yeah, I think that I actually want to do like this, like right away. And then on turn 5, I can play death. And then on the last turn, I can do some things. I don't like seeing that shit. Oh, shit. Welcome, Carnage. What a treat to see you. There's obviously going to be some stuff here. I think probably the safest play is like... How do I do this? I think this is... There we go. Mind salad. Damn. Need to learn to snap earlier. Yeah, no, I am glad that more people are understanding the fact that, like, pretty normal people that are just like, you know, the cost of living, if it increased 20%, they immediately can't afford rent, and that's what's going on with them, you know. Boy, do I love having a Mysterio here. Anyways. What is Villain even doing, man? What is Villain doing? I think this is probably the best thing I can do. God, I cannot wait to unlock more cards in this damn game. Yeah, no, I'm nearly sure it's bot o'clock over here. The board state looks as though it favors us. Dude, I like Carnage a lot. Way more than this dum-dum. What kind of election level am I at? I'm like 775 or so. A wave hit it. A wave hit the ship. Wakanda forever. So I'm just gonna annihilate this sign. Dude, Deathwave? It's like really good. It's like some really good stuff. Oh, nice. Play that guarantees the loss. It's perfect. Elgars, have you been using any variants? You know, I have not really used that many variants. Like, it actually kind of overwhelms me. I get kind of really stressed out about it. Because, like, every card has multiple variants, and with every single variant, they can get upgraded, and then there's, like, I don't know, there's, like, so many layers of customization. I'm a little bit like, ah. I don't know if that makes me a coward. Ongoing effects aren't doubled. I actually am gonna yoke up on left side. Yeah, Joe Darkwolf says I drive through Skid Row 3 days a week, and the sheer number of unhoused individuals is always staggering to me. Yeah, for any of you who don't know, there's this place in LA called Skid Row that the policy that the city took for a long time was the city took was if there is someone who's unhoused, pick them up and drop them off in Skid Row, like for like decades. What do I want to do here? This is not a good clone hand for Moon Girl. And so it just wound up being this place where basically, like, everyone, like, across the entire city that was having a temporarily hard time were lifted up, dropped there. No choice, no options for anything else, and that was that. What a good pull. I guess we're doing this. Alright, so I win this. So 4 and 4 and 3 is 11. This would suggest to me that they run a lot of large things. So I think that if I do this and this, they'll reveal first. I am confident. Hope my opponent leaders. That would be so funny, man. Damn it. I think that we win by 1. Oh, we win by 1. Oh, yeah.
Victory.
Woo! Good stuff. I am not feeling the Moon Girl yet. Because Moon Girl seems specifically only useful with death. I liked the... Look, Spider-Man is my favorite comic book character. We're going to put in Spider-Man. That's literally what we're going to do. Something right around 4 seems to be a fair cost. I really like that. When you play a card here, add a copy to your hand. Sure. Oh my god, sure. Get out of here. Dude, let's delete their whole deck. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, shit, man. Fucking everybody now. Well, alright. Never stop, never stopping. Bucky Barnes. I'm sorry, I blanked out. What did I actually wind up deleting? Killmonger. Alright. I got a Nova. Got my Shang-Chi. Alright. Lots of things we're eating. Yeah. Alright. Two in the deck. Alright. Alright. I should have been playing a death every single turn. I'm just making some mistakeys.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Like this.
Snap.
5 in hand here, huh? This is right. And by the way, I know I'm the one that started to bring up, you know, policy issues around unhoused folk in Los Angeles, but let me warmly remind and encourage all of you to thoughtfully re-steer things back to good old video gaming conversations. And whoo, that was some fucking close shit.
Victory.
Hey, G5, good to see you, man. Yeah, I mean, and you know, part of the nature of our policy on this, for the stream at least, I mean, this is a little bit less true for the Discord, but for the stream at least, we want to make sure that everyone can kind of get away from the stress of endless grinding on social media. Doom scrolling, as it were. Shuffle in the rocks. Sure, I'll do this. Lizard. Yeah, I'll stack this up. Turn that lizard off. Amazing. I can tell which cards will reveal first. There's a couple answers to this, but the first answer is whoever's name is glowing. See how my name's glowing here? See this little glow here? This means that I reveal, then they reveal. Now the second, probably more salient question is, why is the name glowing? It's whoever is winning. So, on this turn, we are tied here. Ape's winning here. I'm winning here. What's the tie break? It's whoever has more power. So since we're tied in terms of location victories, I win the tie break, so I will reveal first. So for instance here, this gets destroyed, so Bucky Barnes pops on in. Namor. So in this situation, I am again revealing first. There you go. Team Geese, how do you feel about the card collection system in Marvel Snap? I feel like I'll never be able to collect all the cards for the OP decks. I'm still assembling my opinion on it. So let's see here. What do we think is the safest play here? I think it's just like this. I mean, why not? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think that, like, one of the things that's nice about it is it feels... Okay, so here's something that has occurred in other card games at the way late end game. Dude, am I crazy? Is it actually just better to have a Professor X here? Is it actually just better? I mean, I feel like I've gone through this so many times. I'm always looking for a reason to run this bastard. It feels like I need something less than 3 or something more than 3. But just not something that is 3, right? Because we have Killmonger, Wave, Deathlock, Maximus. I just can't stop going after the Professor. I don't know what it is. Turd. Draw a card. Oh. Oh, how thrilling. Okay, fine. What? This person said hello to me? I am confident. Alright. Your opponent gains control of one of your other cards this location. Wow. Wow. Like, that's how exciting. I'm the luckiest boy in the world, man.
Wind, aid my hand.
Alright, so far so good. This is let me talk myself into justifying Professor X to all of you. Yeah, dude, Carnage with Psylocke, dude, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. All right, so day 9 will reveal first. I'm doing this. We might just win right here. Because we reveal first, so if they Psylocked to give themselves 5 energy, and they can, like, play Magneto or a Doc Ock or some nonsense like this, Professor just slips down the middle lane. There you go. Ah, fuck. Oh, my God. Fuck. All right, well. Not giving up. I'm getting out of here. Ah, come on. Okay, I lost 2 cubes. It's fine. It's fine. We're in the mood to up rank, huh? Yondu. I don't really want to try to win the raft. So we're going to try to main Mysterio elsewhere. Alright. I really don't care. Mysterio. I mean, this does commit them to playing something here, you know? It's fucking incredibly rude. Fucking Lockjaw. Oh, shit. Oh my fucking god, this game is really terrible. Oh my god, get me out of the game, man. Oh god, thank god for this. TD McGee's, did you see this becoming an esport? Okay, so I mean, there's I think let me actually go through the full answer. There are a lot of qualities that are required for a game to be able to become an esport. The first and most important, and frankly, often most overlooked, is, do a lot of people play this game? Do a lot of people play this game? If the answer is, oh, there is a small but dedicated community, immediately this guts the ability for this game to become a large-scale success. Again, from an esports perspective. I just realized that this happened. I need to get some more water. Yeah, so like, ugh. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I think that first the game needs to have like a really large audience, and as just anecdotally, it seems like the audience for this game is going up. Let me come back and answer this more thoroughly after I get some water. All right. Let me do a smart thing here. I'm actually just gonna do this. Professor X, you're getting out. Scorpion. I'm gonna go to that with the under 3 plan. Okay, so that's the first quality. Does this game have a large audience? And I mean, I feel like I cannot stress enough how insanely, stupidly important I think it is that a game actually has a ton of players in it. Because I think is like a really good example, League of Legends. When it came out, I mean, that game is really hard to follow if you don't play it. I mean, because this is during the era when StarCraft 2 was, you know, sort of like the first big explosion after 2010. And a lot of other games trying to catch up to StarCraft 2 at that point. Cards there cannot be destroyed. Well, I mean, I hate seeing that. I mean, I love seeing this. And so... But it like, in a lot of ways, it just, like, didn't even matter. So we are bailing on that shit here, huh? Let's just do raw power. Does he even have anything in his deck? This is about all I can do. I think this is free. I have no idea who's going to win this, man.
Opponent snapped.
Is this? I think this is it. Ah, fuck. This guy got doubled. Alright. Yeah, but I remember when League of Legends first dropped and started, like, doing esports tournaments and stuff, they had, like, an insanely high viewership. Like, a stupidly, ridiculously high viewership. And I know that a large part of that was because they had so many people fucking playing. And so I think that, like, that can't be understated. It also can't be overstated. It's actually impossible to state in any way. Cards cost one less, huh? So I think that the second thing is there a compelling format? Which is like, you know, for instance, would I watch two people play against each other just like this? Ad infinitum? No. Like, I just don't think I would. Like, it is interesting for me to sit down and play for a long period of time. That's absolutely true. Cards here have 5 bonus power, so I should actually leverage like this. Because, I mean, like, if I take, for instance, Hearthstone. Hearthstone has a very good one-on-one mode. But then, they layered on top of it this interesting format. A format of, like, okay, you pick 3 decks, I pick 3 decks, we do best 3 of those decks and that sort of thing.
Face the might of Asgard.
The might of Asgard! Oh.
Clear for takeoff.
Is this the right thing to do here? I don't know. And I think that that's like really, really tough to. That's a tough puzzle that every game must figure out. For a game like StarCraft, it's actually not that difficult because it's like, is best of 3 or best of 5 or best of 7 good? It actually took a few years before there was sort of settled. Okay, once you get reasonably deep in a tournament, it's actually best of 7. Like, semifinals and finals are like best of 7. And we like that generally. So it looks like we are losing all over the place, is that right? Alright, well, I mean... this just kind of lets us win here. I don't think we actually... yeah, I'm actually feeling very concerned about winning this game. We can win here.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, so we did lose that one. We are super losing this, like, so fucking hard. Oh my god. That Scorpion just still does not feel very good. Yeah, I talked about, like, viewability, or, excuse me, audience size. I talked about format, you know. Dude, am I crazy for just wanting to run the Green Goblin? I know I've been avoiding the 3-drop pickle for quite some time. I'm really unsure about this one final slot. This final slot. Give me the Vibranium, baby. But I think the third really big factor is how viewable is this game if you don't play. One of the benefits of a game like StarCraft is that it's just 2 big space armies fucking attacking each other. Dude, we got Vibranium City here, man. It's gonna be so good. Hell yeah, we have the biggest win on the Vibranium mines of all time. Our deck is going to be full of Vibranium. You wish you had as much Vibranium wealth as I did. This is fucking terrible. Alright, time to look elsewhere for our victories. I'm actually getting out of here. I'm not going to do this.
Escaped.
I also think that for as much grief as I've just given League and other such games, and your general MOBAs, I think that there's a certain amount of followability that a game like League or Dota has. Like, especially when in Dota, when I didn't know how the game worked, I would just kind of follow the net worths on screen and listen to the screaming. The Hood. That's actually not that bad. I'm Bucky Barneson over here, baby. And I'm gonna hit him with Deathlock o'clock. Yonder. Ouch. All right. So yeah, I think that like the observability and the format are two things that I'm not. I think those are some reasonable challenges, and I'm unsure exactly how that would get resolved. Well, now that I have Killmonger, I mean, come on. I'm just gonna like do this here. I'm gonna play this here. Dude, this is fucking terrible news. Ooh, I hate seeing that. Ugh. Maybe this is alright. I don't know. A wave hit it. Barry says, I'm not entirely convinced by the followability argument, actually. Obviously, the viewers need to understand what's going on, but all the games out there, it feels to me like the biggest esports are actually pretty hard to follow. StarCraft, MOBAs, shooters, arenas are all pretty complex. So first of all, that statement that you've made is true. Well, excuse me, the last statement that you made is true. The reason I bring up followability as a relevant thing is that I think it's important to note that it is a variable, but I think it is the least significant variable of the variables I've shared. So, for instance, player base, I think, is like 75% of why any esport has a large viewer base, is the player base. Probably even more like 90%. Yeah, I mean, this was an awkward spot all around. But I think that, like, it is non-trivial, the amount of people that say, I don't know this game at all.
Is always changing.
I don't know this game at all. I don't understand what's happening. But there's enough that I can track that this is actually kind of interesting. You know, for instance, let me see if there's an example. Yeah, I think Dota's maybe a good example of that for me. That there was enough interesting stuff that I was able to follow. Not in a particularly sophisticated way, but there was enough. There was enough stuff that I could follow. That it was a meaningful and interesting game to watch for me. I'm gonna Sarah this shit. Oh, Mr. Negative with my list? That's funny. There's 11 over here. I know a number of people from my own days streaming StarCraft who said, watching the competitive scene is what got me interested in and tuned into your stuff. Alright, we're definitely bailing on this lane. Buy shop. All right, cool. You know, I'm having enough fun playing this list that I might go for another 30 minutes or so. All right. Big cards can't be played there. Yeah, oh yeah, and here's something that I just believe in my bones. There's nothing you can say to convince me otherwise. I think the idea of simplifying the game broadens the audience. I think that's the biggest crock of bullshit in the games industry, period. That's it. Well, I'm so sorry. I sat down to learn your game, and my God, it's been 30 minutes, and I don't understand everything that's happening. This game is too complicated. Total bullshit, man. Like, every successful game out there... Oh, don't mind if I do. Every successful game out there is fucking complicated. Like, all of them. Even Minecraft. Like, you need a wiki to start playing Minecraft. Like, oh God. Like, this game is really complicated. Destroy all. All right, so here's what actually what I'm going to play the wave here. Who's ready to go to Gambletown, USA, man? I'm going to kill the witch. I'm snapping. Minecraft is complicated. League is complicated. Dota is complicated. Hearthstone is complicated. Marvel Snap is fucking complicated. Counter-Strike, complicated. I've been owned. Fuck. Ah, shit. Fuck. Dang it. Alright, time to try to win in mid. It's alright, this is the game. I'm not afraid. That's a good pickup. Odin here, huh? Hey, have a good night, Ghosty. Oh, yeah. Okay. That was actually pretty close. Yeah, I'm actually, like, is there any really successful game that is, like, just unbelievably simple? Because, I have heard the argument, well, you see, League of Legends, it's actually kind of simple. You just pay attention to what's going on with the towers. Towers, kills, and money, and that's it. Now, I will concede. Why not? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I do the same shit as my opponent? Chess, sort of? Yeah, no, I agree with you. That it's like, well, I mean, this, but, well, maybe that's actually not exactly accurate, If this is Carnage here, then I can Shang-Chi him on the final turn to win this. I think, I actually just cannot think of a game that is interestingly rich and deep. Let me just think for a minute. Is this actually what I want to do? I think this is right. On reveal effects don't fucking happen, huh? I actually think this is the play. I think. I don't think they're going to play here. Fucking, I hate leader so much. Jesus. Ah, leader! Fucking leader, man. Leader, pumpkin eater. Yeah, because the thing is that, like, in terms of this idea of, like, you know, a game being... Oh, okay. That's some destroyer shit. I actually, it's very reasonable to say something along the lines of... Turn 5, give all cards here +2 power. Okay. Okay, cool. I think it's sensible to say, well, you know, there is a basic thing to follow, like in StarCraft. It's like, how many bases are there? Look at the supplies. Oh, all right. Well, very well. Okay. Okay. All right. So I want to win here, huh? All right. All right. Okay. I think Shang-Chi is probably what's going to happen here. I might just be fucking destroyering and trying to win at the Nexus, huh? See what's happening. Alright. Really would like Carnage here. This is maybe just all I've got. This is the game that makes me feel really awkward about Green Goblin. Hold on, I'm gonna snack.
All systems go.
I mean, we know they have Destroyer in hand.
Opponent snapped.
Isn't this right? If I Shang-Chi this... This is right. This is a better hedge. Oh, get out of here! Okay. Okay, we did it. Oh my god, Destroyer into leader. That's actually, like, way too good, man. Oh my god, that is way, way, way too good. Oh my god, yes. Alright. I need to set an alarm for an hour from now. Timer. 1 hour, 6 minutes, perfect. Alright. Still think this is better to go for. Bishop. Okay. So, I mean... I think this is pretty sweet here, huh? I think that's pretty good, huh? Psylocke, get out of there. No magic, no Wong, no Psylocke. No Mr. Negative. The might of Asgard, bro. I mean, this is actually pretty nasty run out, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's pretty good. It's unclear to me what villain's doing. I mean, it does stink that we reveal first. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep eating my salad. It's good today, it's a chicken salad. We eat every single time.
I am Iron Man. Mjolnir, to me.
All right.
Opponent snapped.
Really good. Really good. You know, I'm gonna reward myself with a delicious bite of salad before this. All right. I think Shang-Chi was a good addition to this. Ba-ba-bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I do take some issue with 5 3-drops, though. 5 3-drops feels wrong. 5 3-drops just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel correct. You know, maybe... Here's a thought. What if we pull out the Green Goblin? And, because I was trying 2 or 4, what about just, like, a simple 1-drop? Like, later on, this would be Hood. Only, I need it. All my fingers for this hockey. 69 power? Yeah, you like that. Control-Alt, print screen. Control-A, Control-V, save. Play, hit 5. There we go. There we go. So, oh, come on. Yeah, come on.
This land can never be.
Oh, no. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. Not even, I don't even give a damn. Collect rewards, give them to me. Alright, next. Okay, play. Alright, very good. Here's what's weird. I don't even necessarily know if I want to play Killmonger now. I don't even necessarily know if I want to play Killmonger, you know? Yeah, I have Deadpool, and I'm really unsure what to think about Deadpool. He might be okay to include. Like, not amazing to include, but he might be alright. So I'm the one who reveals first. So I'm actually going to go over to this side. I'm going to go in mid. Of course they don't have Carnage. There's a Carnage right there. Oh, mamma mia. Alright, I'm going to stack these two. And I'm going to plan on bonking them in the throne room. Alright, so do you have any fun plans for the holiday, Day 9? Doing nothing. I think it's going to be probably hard for each and every one of you to wrap your head around just how nothing I'm going to be doing, man. Savage Land. I'm going to play this Noah here, man. Shit's gonna be sick. So it looks like I'm temporarily still winning. Dude, I want to do nothing, man. I don't want to do anything. I've just been doing stuff too often. Way too much stuff. We might be moving to a new place, which is very exciting. Alright. We lost. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Might be moving to a place that has more space. And here's the thing, man. The thing that's really nice about this is that, like, when you have just way more space than you have stuff, we've lived in a place where you have more space than stuff. And it's almost laughable how easy it is to just do things. Like, you can literally say, like, imagine you had 10 empty rooms in your house. You'd be like, well, here is the electronics room where I put all the cords. Here's the books room. Oh, this is a fucking weird hand. You can almost be, like, lackadaisical in... Are we really serious? Alright. So do this one here. But when you, like, don't quite have enough space, and you're still trying to hunt for ways to actually get everything nicely and neatly arranged and organized, oh my god, it's the fucking waste. You know, I agree with my opponent that it's a good way to play the mid lane. Venom! I devour absolutely everyone, and then day 9 will hopefully get the opportunity to draw Shang-Chi. No? No? Okay. I think this is the right one to do. Nidavellir. Oh. It's a weird play. What is on my final turn? Okay. Alright. So, I'm probably going to play Death here, because I want to win that. Probably just going to play Yondu here, blow up a card. I'll snap. Yeah, I mean, like, I am very, 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 very excited for the opportunity to just have a lot more room. Makes things more straightforward, makes things easier. There's even the idea of, like, you know, if you have, let me just take the traditional family unit where there's, like, your parents' room. And then there's your room. And then there's a sibling's room. And you can do things where it allows you to mentally chunk. Be like, oh yeah, I don't worry about cleaning up my sibling's room. I only worry about my room. We barely win. Yay. Dude, She-Hulk Death is scary as hell. Huh.